How is the Islamic New Year celebrated? What is the significance of the Barak in Islamic tradition? What is the significance of the Shahada in Islamic beliefs? Want answers to these questions? Keep watching. Hi, everyone. Today, we have 50 random facts about Islam. Let's dive right in, but before that, let us take a moment to remember our brothers and sisters in Palestine. In the midst of exploring these aspects of faith, let our hearts unite in prayer for a ceasefire, for peace, and for the alleviation of suffering of Palestinian children and civilians in Gaza and West Bank. May Allah, the most powerful, help them and free them. Ameen. Let's begin. What is the meaning of Bismillah in Islam? Bismillah means in the name of Allah and is recited before various actions. How is the Islamic New Year celebrated? The Islamic New Year begins in Muharram and marked with reflection, prayers, and cultural traditions. What is the significance of the seerah in Islamic studies? The seerah refers to the biography of Prophet Muhammad. How is the Quran revealed to Prophet Muhammad? The verses were revealed gradually over 23 years through the angel Jibril. What is the significance of the sabr in Islam? Sabr refers to patience and perseverance, valued in Islamic teachings. How is the Quran recited in prayers? Muslims recite specific verses from the Quran in their prayers. What is the Islamic view on predestination? Qadar. Qadar acknowledges divine predestination, balanced with free will. What is the role of women in Islam? Women in Islam have rights and responsibilities, with diverse interpretations. What is the significance of the mahar in Islamic marriages? Mahar is the dowry paid by the groom to the bride, symbolizing financial security. What is the concept of dawah in Islam? Dawah is the invitation to Islam, encouraging understanding and dialogue. How are Friday prayers different from daily prayers? Friday prayers include a sermon, khutbah, delivered by the imam. What is the significance of the qibla in Islam? The qibla is the direction Muslims face during prayers, towards the Kaaba. How is the Quran memorized by many Muslims? Many Muslims memorize the entire Quran, a practice known as hifz. What is the role of fatwa in Islamic jurisprudence? A fatwa is a legal opinion or ruling given by an Islamic scholar. What is the significance of the Barak in Islamic tradition? Barak is the creature that transported Prophet Muhammad during the night journey. How is Islamic art influenced by religion? Islamic art often features geometric patterns and avoids depicting living beings. What is the significance of the labbaik in Hajj? Labbaik is a declaration of readiness and response during the Hajj pilgrimage. What is the purpose of the taqiyya in Islam? The taqiyya is a skull cap worn by some Muslim men as a religious practice. What is the meaning of Jumu'ah in Islam? Jumu'ah refers to the Friday congregational prayers and the day itself. What is the significance of the suhoor meal during Ramadan? Suhoor is the pre-dawn meal before the day of fasting begins. What is the role of the wuzu in Islamic rituals? Wuzu is the ritual purification through ablution before prayer. How is the concept of modesty, hijab, practiced? Hijab is a form of modest dress, including headscarves for women. What is the significance of the Eid al-Adha festival? Eid al-Adha commemorates Prophet Ibrahim's willingness to sacrifice his son. How is the Quran interpreted in different Islamic traditions? Interpretation varies among Sunni and Shia traditions and within different schools of thought. What is the concept of barakah in Islamic theology? Barakah is the divine presence and blessings found in various aspects of life. How is the iqamah different from the adhan in prayers? Iqamah is the call to commence the actual prayer, following the adhan. What is the significance of the kiswa in Mecca? Kiswa is the black cloth covering the Kaaba, replaced annually during Hajj. What is the role of zikr in Islamic worship? Zikr involves the remembrance of Allah through repeated phrases and prayers. How is the concept of al-Kitab understood in Islam? Al-Kitab means mother of the book and refers to the Quran as a source of divine guidance. What is the significance of the Psalm during the month of Ramadan? Psalm is the act of fasting from sunrise to sunset during Ramadan. How is the concept of related to Prophet Muhammad? Prophet Muhammad is referred to as a mercy to all the worlds, or What is the significance of the Hijrah in the Islamic calendar? The Islamic calendar begins with the migration of Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina, known as the Hijrah. What is the role of shura in Islamic decision-making? Shura is the principle of mutual consultation in decision-making within an Islamic community. How is the concept of istihsan used in Islamic jurisprudence? Istihsan is the juristic preference, allowing flexibility in legal rulings. What is the significance of the Ashab al-Kahf in Islamic tradition? The story of the companions of the cave highlights faith and divine protection. How is the niyyah important in Islamic worship? Niyyah is the intention or sincerity with which an action is performed in worship. What is the concept of haya in Islamic ethics? Haya emphasizes modesty, humility, and a sense of shame in Islamic conduct. What is the significance of the shahada in Islamic beliefs? Shahada is the declaration of faith and the foundation of Islamic belief, as we conclude this exploration of Islam. Let us carry in our hearts a fervent prayer for a free Palestine, for the end of the suffering endured by its people. Let our collective hopes rise like incense to the heavens, seeking Allah's intervention for peace and justice. May our prayers be a beacon of hope, a call for unity, and a plea for a world where every soul can live in tranquility. Until then, let us keep Palestine in our thoughts, our prayers, and our actions. May Allah grant them strength and relief. Ameen. See you next time. Jumma Mubarak.